After almost a week on the road in our tiny Japanese campervan, we start to make our way towards Tokyo to try out how weird and wonderful van life can be in the biggest city in the world. We pick up where we left off in the last video, on a very wet and rainy morning in the Izu Peninsula.
Every day starts with a trip to the convenience store to get some breakfast, as it just seems to be the easiest way to start the day. Please judge me. I'm having curry for breakfast. Every time I come to Japan, I'm always obsessed with katsu curry. My biggest fear when I come to Japan is to not eat enough of it, that I leave and regret it. That's the strangest road I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's one way of getting up to the top of the
mountain. That's kind of genius. You just spiral up. I genuinely feel a little bit dizzy from that.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm driving.
This is a breathtaking drive through the mountains. So all of the trees are changing colours, but you've got steam rising up from within the valley, which must all be from the hot springs that are running through.
It's so beautiful, and I think actually the rainy weather makes it even more vivid.
It hasn't stopped raining all day.
Not for 5 minutes.
We are now officially sick of it, at least for now, and we have decided that we cannot just sit in this tin box.
Pointless.
For the sake of it.
Pointless. We're in Japan, for God's sakes.
So we are going to go and get ourselves a hotel for a night and pick up with you in the morning. Another day, more rain. So today it's still raining, but not as heavy as yesterday, so we decided to get out. We are currently in a place called Shuzenji, which is a traditional onsen town.
This place is only a few hours drive away from Tokyo as well, so it's the perfect place to come if you've rented a camper van and you want to get out of the city for a couple of nights and just experience like a proper little traditional onsen village.
We are heading to Tokyo after this, so it's definitely nice just to get prepped, relaxed before the hustle and bustle of one of the biggest cities in the world. What do you think of this?
This is absolutely outrageous. This is almost like a postcard of Japan, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got the bamboo, you've got the lovely maple leaves changing colours behind, the iconic kind of red structures like the bridge. Now I don't know much about bamboo, but look at the difference in size between the younger bamboo and the older bamboo.
It's not the size that counts though, is it? That's what we always
I'm
know.
really talking about the girth here. I have never seen autumn colours quite like this before.
I'm wondering, to our American subscribers, everyone's trying to convince us to come to Maine or to Massachusetts or New England in the fall. Can it rival this? Because this is easily the best I've ever seen.
I think it's not only the colours though, is it? It's the whole aesthetic of the place.
Yeah.
You have like the lovely stream going through the middle. You've got all the really cute traditional Japanese houses all lining the river as well.
And now we're coming up to some public onsens from the hot springs that come from this water.
It couldn't be any more perfect. To Tokyo!
This is our 4th time in Japan, and Mount Fuji never fails to astound me.
Because it's a mountain on its own. It's not like
a mountain range.
A range of mountains. It's just this one single mountain.
Honestly.
Look at it! And it's like, right now, it's almost had like a huge dumping of snow since we drove down.
Yeah, because when we went down, it definitely didn't look like this. This is genuinely, what I'm looking at right now is one of the most impressive sights I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen it a number of times.
It is absurd. We are now out of fuel, which means it's time to top up, and I feel like this could be interesting. I'm not seeing anything in English, so...
Just trying to get into the fuel. Is there a button? Any of those buttons? No. No. I hate when things aren't intuitive. This woman's just talking at me.
She won't
shut up. You know I'm embarrassed?
She's like, you idiot, what are you doing?
Come on.
There's got to be a button somewhere. So we've had to Google it, that's right. Because it's so difficult to figure out how to open this thing. This is the lever we have to pull.
What?
That.
Where?
That tiny little thing in there. Can you see?
There we go.
Jeez, what a faff.
There's a talking QR code.
Why is that so funny? Oh my god.
I love this country so much. We've arrived into Tokyo, and the next job is to find somewhere to park up for the next couple of nights to enjoy this city. I'm intrigued, what is it like driving in Tokyo?
I mean, to be honest, it's not that different from driving anywhere else. It's just a very relaxing country to drive in. Nobody's particularly pushy or like, you don't see road rage, anything like that.
Considering there's 22 million people, I think, in the Tokyo area, the fact that you don't hear any kind of like car horns, there's obviously traffic, but considering how much it is, it's a very chill city.
Yeah, very much so. Well, you've got to be happy with that, haven't you? We are probably, what, a 2-minute walk to a station, so we have access to the whole of Tokyo from here. We've paid, it's not that expensive, it's like, what, 2,500 yen a night?
We still have a few things to figure out, how we're going to stay clean, how we're going to stay hidden and not seen actually in the van, because...
Yeah, because although you're allowed, I don't want people to just see us sleeping. And they're not the best curtains in the world, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think one of the main things that we like to do when we're doing stealth camping in a city is get the van all set up for the evening, so that when we do come back, we can just kind of slink into it and not be too obvious. So that's our job now, is to get it all set up, including toothbrushes, PJs, everything in the back that we might need access to back here, so we're not faffing around when we come back later.
It's funny, I think a lot of people in Tokyo, in a big city like this, are just living their lives as well. So I feel like no one's really going to be bothered or noticing that right now I'm doing this and I'm not going to put my camping chairs actually outside the van.
Could you imagine? We're just sat out here having a cup of tea.
Our original plan wasn't to be spending any time in the van in Tokyo at all, but with the rain we've been having for the last few days, and it's actually been quite hard to fill our time with things to do when we have such a small space to hang out in, we thought, where can we go and do a lot of stuff? And Tokyo ticked all the boxes for us.
They never knew they were there.
Welcome to our Tokyo apartment. This is about as big as a Tokyo apartment.
Yeah, that's true. Well, now everything's ready in the camper van, I think it's time to go and enjoy Tokyo. We are making our way to a Maid Cafe, which is apparently a whole thing here in Tokyo. And they're specifically in this area, there's a bunch of these types of cafes. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm very excited.
If you would like to dance with us, please find a safe space to do so.
sexualization of the whole thing is absolutely terrifying.
There is something a little bit creepy about it, isn't there? Can't quite put my finger on it. It's the cutesiness of it. It's like, it's just an odd idea to have like cute and sexy as the same thing. Because it seems childish almost. Yeah, I don't know. What is that? I feel like that's how you prepare food to serve it to a child to make them eat it.
This burger thing costs probably like £10. Arigato. Thank you. That experience was like being in another realm.
That was wild.
The whole experience is so unassuming from the outside. And then the moment that elevator opened, I did not expect that.
No.
That you would be thrown into the whole experience straight away.
It was sensory overload. It was just like everything visually, the sounds, just the whole situation.
If you like people watching, this is the place for you.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
there's people here.
It's this whole area, I think. There's just so much going on in this particular area of Tokyo.
With the van having nothing that even resembles a kitchen, it's been a great excuse to make sure that we come out to restaurants every day, and I haven't got bored of the food here yet. And I know it's cliche, but we had to come to a conveyor belt sushi restaurant. The last time I came here was with our Japanese friend Masa when we were in Osaka a number of years ago, and she made me try all kinds of horrible things. This time I'm going to stick with things that I know that I love, like tuna and salmon.
And I have gone for a classic cucumber maki.
What a loser.
I know, I feel like a bit of a loser. Cucumbery. Quick! Well, that was a successful day/evening in Tokyo.
Well, I feel like we can't say that yet, just in case they do move us on.
That's true.
But if they do move us on, they can't move on my memories. They're in here now.
We still had a great night, regardless. Having somewhere to go and do stuff while it's dark outside was so nice. We didn't have to spend the whole evening inside the van, and the evening went really quickly.
Yeah, that has been the worst part so far of this trip. It's winter and the nights are long.
Yeah.
And when we're out more in the nature spots, there's less to do at those points. So, but we can never get bored here because it's just such a great city. Is there any way to be comfortable in here?
No, you just know that by now.
I have to look like a thumb.
You look so awkward.
We survived our first night in Tokyo in the van.
We did it.
We're very tired this morning, but looking forward to getting up, going and getting a coffee, having a shower, and exploring the city again. First order of the day is to get a few van life chores done.
Such as laundry and washing ourselves because we are stinky beans.
And a number of years ago when we came to Japan, we stayed in one of these internet cafes, and they do have laundry services and showers, so we thought this would be the perfect place to get these things done before we can go and explore.
This is just like I remember it from last time.
Oh wow, it's the easy wipe bed.
This is way more spacious than the van. We could probably have quite a comfortable sleep in here.
Van life Tokyo is so easy because you just don't have to spend any time in the van. There's hotels everywhere, there's tiny rooms like this.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, I am so happy with Van Life Tokyo and how easy they make it.
I know.
When you sign up for the room, they give you a cup to get a free drink.
sandwiches.
Also, there is all-you-can-eat curry downstairs as well, so you get your food included. We have this room to ourselves.
It's nuts.
Nice TV, so we can get comfy with blankets up there. We can watch a movie. We can enjoy and relax most of the day in here. Then the fact that we can go and do our laundry right now and go and shower, it's like perfect.
Good. They even have towels and things that you can hire as well, so you don't even have to bring anything with you other than a change of clothes. And best of all is that these are located all over the city, which means wherever you're planning to go for a bit of sightseeing, you can probably find one. The first plan of action is to get the laundry done. We have a bag full of dirty laundry here. And then we're just going to spend the time that is being done watching a movie in the room.
Don't forget stuffing ourselves with free curry. Now the washing's on, I'm going to go and clean my beans. They have 5 shower rooms here. You have to get given a designated shower and an allotted time slot. So I'm number 5. All things considered, it's pretty good. You have a mirror in the shower. That's normal. We've also got some nice looking cleaning products. I'm pretty happy with this. It's included with the price. So in total, £18 for 3 hours for 2 people. So this is a bit of a bargain and a huge van life hack. Unlimited food, unlimited cleaning, movies, and a room for a quick nap, and laundry for about £18 all in. Really good.
Now that we've got all of the boring stuff out of the way, I think we're going to spend our final evening in Tokyo doing some fun things. So intrigued and excited by this next stop. I really hope it's as good as I want it to be.
This is very unique. We're just coming up to it now, and right behind me is the Tokyo Poop Museum.
So we got to firstly make our own poop, and now it's on a stick.
This is absolute madness. This is so much weirder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh my god, this is dead. There's no one in here. I can't imagine why.
That was easily the best art experience I've ever had in my life.
That was so much fun. I love how interactive the whole thing was. It was just, and in ways that you don't expect. It's not just like the visual projections on the wall. It's like wading through knee-deep water and things like that. It was really, really cool. They also used a lot of audio and like smells. I could smell like essential oils in sound rooms and things like that.
They had like projections onto the water, and as you're walking around there's fish that then turn into flowers. Just the whole thing's awesome.
Yeah.
Cannot recommend it highly enough if you come to Tokyo.
So much fun.
Thank God it's our last night in this van.
I know, yeah, that is the silver lining.
So van life in Japan has been absolutely wonderful. Incredible.
Yeah.
This van has not been absolutely wonderful and incredible.
Yeah.
But where it's allowed us to get to and what to do, like, I thank it and love it so much. I could do Japan van life for a long time.
Yeah.
But it would have to be an upgrade in size.
100%. And like also just Japan being so accommodating to van life, being so relaxed about van life has been great.
Could you imagine doing Japan in the bean machine?
Oh, it'd be
It would
so
be perfect.
perfect.
We did it! We have officially survived our van life Japan road trip.
Let us know down in the comments if you would consider van life for a trip to Japan.
Also, let us know what countries could we try this in. We've done the US, we've done many places in Europe, now Japan. Where else could we add to our van life bucket list?
Thank you guys so much for joining us on our very random Japan in a van series.
If you like the videos, give it a big thumbs up and make sure you hit subscribe for future content. And nothing left to say, but we'll see you next time. And beans out of the van!
Finally!
Thank God, let's go.